What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the B.M.Z. Keeping It Real podcast. I'm Berto.
Boy Zeus.
Josh.
Got Josh back for another episode. Man, what a mania weekend, huh?
What a weekend, huh?
Absolutely insane, bro. Absolutely insane. That's all I could say.
You've been there. You went to Vegas like for the whole week, huh?
So we actually were there from Friday to Monday, but we actually left from here in LA at 4:30 a.m. We left here
4:30
at
a.m.
4:30 a.m. and we got to Vegas like at 8. Like at 8. And this is because I had my first photo op at 9, which was La Parca and then Seth Rollins. So we had to get there just in time for our photo ops, and none of us could stay on like Thursday, because hotel prices and whatnot. But it was a long freaking weekend, guys. It was insane. I don't know what your guys' schedule was, but we did 2 days WWE World, then WrestleCon, and I can't even begin to see how tired I was. And I got sick. I made a TikTok about that. A lot of people they got sick, and I'm just recovering from that.
Well, I'm surprised I didn't get sick this time. Last year I got really sick right after.
Glad I didn't get sick.
Yeah. Our schedule. Shout out to Zeus, man. He drove all the way from Bishop, California, to pick me up in Battle Mountain, Nevada. And then from Battle Mountain, we pretty much had to drive back to Vegas.
Dang,
So it was like what, Zeus,
10 hours
10
there.
hour drive. Yeah,
It's 10 hours, bro. Basically, let's just say that.
10 hours, yo. What? So you guys stayed there? What? Friday or Saturday?
we got
We
there
got
Saturday
there.
morning.
Yeah,
Dang.
We got there like
pretty much
at
drove all day on Friday. So
Sheesh, man. That's commitment. That's commitment.
it's crazy. Yeah,
Okay. Now I don't. I feel like damn. My drive wasn't nearly as bad. What hotel did you guys stay at?
the Luxor, the big old
Oh, the
pyramid.
Luxor.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's big as shit. You already know, but it's cool. It's cool.
I mean, the walk was just like a
Literally,
10 minute
literally a
walk.
5 minute walk. Yeah, five
Yeah.
10 minute walk.
So that's
With
kind of the
all
perk
the
you get,
yeah.
being able to
The,
walk there and back both days. For us, we stayed at the Park MGM. In case you guys
okay.
didn't know, I think it's the only smoke-free casino. I don't like to smell
What?
cigarettes. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
the only
Okay.
smoke-free casino.
I
So
feel it.
we stayed there and we took an Uber lift there and then walked all the way back. So
How long of a
both
walk
nights.
was that?
Oh my God, I can't even remember. What time did the show end? Like on the first night, 8,
Like
7, about an
like
hour and a half,
7?
almost two
Yeah.
hours to walk back. It
Oh
wasn't
wow.
as bad as last year. Last year, you guys seen the videos of the crowd surge of just the amount of people, and like the traffic was just so bad. They did a terrible job of funneling people. That wasn't the case this year. It was crowded, but it
Yeah.
wasn't.
I was telling Zeus that this time that last year was a lot worse. I think last year actually we stayed at the Luxor last year too, and it actually took us an hour just to get back
Yeah,
to the
see,
hotel itself.
absolutely terrible. We stayed at the same hotel, Park MGM, and it was fun. Like, did you guys? I know you guys went to WWE World as well. What day did you guys
Yeah,
go? What day?
Saturday, right?
yeah, we went
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah, same. I was there Friday, Saturday. Here's the thing, right? Here's my quick little spiel about WWE World. If you plan on doing photo ops and doing all of the exhibits and the experiences, you need at least a 3-4 day pass. Because for us, like, man, the lines for everything was absolutely crazy, first of all. And then you had
Yeah.
to schedule in your photo ops and your autographs too. I did not do any of the experiences. I didn't do the entrance. I didn't do the jump off the top rope. I didn't do like anything else. It was pretty much just going there for shopping and then the photo ops, which no regrets. I got to meet my idol, Seth freaking Rollins. So that was amazing.
Oh yeah,
We it's
bro.
crazy
That's
how many wrestlers actually just walk around like that.
Yeah, yeah.
They
Thea
just
Hale and Nikita Lyons were actually like next to us. We were watching the
dude
video and they were
next
just
to
there.
me and Mark. Like I don't know if Berto saw it, but it was Jada Parker and Javon Evans, and I was like, whoa, what the heck? I was like, they're just cruising right now, bro. It's like it's
yeah.
crazy. And then the referee that main evented Roman and Punk, we saw him too, and it's like, what the hell? I was like,
He
yeah,
dabbed up
it's
Mark.
pretty cool.
It's
Yeah,
just
it was
casual,
crazy.
It was
Yeah,
That's
cool
it
guy.
was
dope.
a casual
So
thing. Yep.
it was busy. I noticed you got your belt there in the background.
Yep.
Did you buy that or you been having that?
No, I bought it that day.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
I was like, bro, if you don't do it, I'm gonna do it. That title is so
Oh
sick in
snap!
person.
Look at that
Like
LA side plates.
The LA side plates.
it's so sick in person. That title, that
You know
belt.
it is. I like once I bought this. I've had this for like a month now. No, like no regrets whatsoever. Like a lot of people, they have things they save for, and like this is like I don't know, man. As a kid, of course, could never afford anything like this. So now that I got money, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of side plates do you have over there?
The Mania side plates.
They're actually pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. It looks pretty good.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it does.
Dude, yeah, I told myself I wasn't gonna buy that many things. I ended up buying so many like merch, shirts, and stuff like that. Um, yeah, man. But it overall was just fun. It's just I think if you want to get the most out of it, you got to somehow plan for like get there Thursday, Wednesday, and stay till Monday if you really want to do everything. But um, again, my squad, we had an amazing time. It was just to me, and I don't know if you want to talk about this. The start time for WrestleMania was at 3, right? I don't know. This is kind of like the West Coast stigma, right? I liked it when the show started at 5. You know what I mean?
Me
Me
too.
too. I like it when it started a little better. The entrances get a little better. It just overall, it just looks better. But I
Yeah,
don't
especially
know.
the entrances, like Demon Finn Balor. Imagine that entrance at nighttime.
Imagine Oba's at nighttime, bro.
Dude.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Like a lot of those entrances at nighttime would have been so much better. Like it just felt too early, and then like when the show ended, it also felt way too early. I was just like, whoa, like night one's already over. I was like, whoa. I was like, yeah. Night two did feel a little longer, but still, I think it should have been a later time, and
Yeah, when you compare,
yeah,
like, I hate doing the comparisons though with AEW, but it's true. I went to AEW Revolution in March. The pre-show started at what 4:30, and the last match with MJF um, ended. It was MJF and Hangman Adam Page, I believe, and that
yeah.
that ended at like 9:30.
Wow.
So it was a very long show. So you get but amazing wrestling as well. So versus WrestleMania, and as much as I love it, you're getting a lot of filler, right? A lot of ads, a lot of time in between the
Yeah,
matches. So hopefully they adjust to make it more, more actual wrestling. And if you're seeing the Backlash card right now being built, it's going back to that same formula. It looks like we're only going to get 5 matches, and then it's also starting at 3 o'clock too. So if you're on the East Coast, I guess that's cool. Us at West Coast, it starts at 3 p.m. again.
Way too early, man. The I want to talk about how kind of underwhelming the night one was compared to night two. Because night one, I got there and I was kind of like, wow, this doesn't hit like last year, where it was like good both nights. But this year it was just night one. I just felt bored.
Yeah, I mean you had a couple cool spots, I Show Speed, and then a very flat ending to Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes.
Hmm.
Honestly, like I was surprised. Um, but my thing is, night one, Paige came back, right? That was night one.
Night
Okay, so
one,
I'm,
yeah,
I'm very, I'm very, very biased, right? Because I've been a Paige fan since I was like 15 years old.
right.
So her coming back,
It,
kind of healed my inner child. It was great seeing her back.
yeah,
Now,
I saw that on TikTok. It was cool, man. When I saw it, I was pretty hyped too. I was like, oh my god, it's
Okay.
Paige.
I was in the middle of getting food, and when I heard Nikki calling someone, or like she was like gonna, and I was just like, wait, and then the music hit, and so I ran to a section real quick, and I was like, there's no freaking way, and I started recording, and then the lady was like, you can't stand right here, I'm sorry, and I was just like, cause she saw how happy I was, And so she was just like, "I'm sorry, you can't stand right there." I was just like, "Well, damn, dude, like Paige is like what?" It was crazy, bro. But like you said too, for night one when I got there, I'm not gonna lie, like we sat down and it was just like, what the hell? But like there was some moments for night one too. You know, Paige's return was one, and then what was the other one? There was
Rhea won the
I would
championship, right?
yeah, that was
Which
cool.
I mean,
But yeah,
you know,
night one was I don't know, it was just a little bit like you said, it was boring, but it is
I
what
know
it
it's
is.
again, yeah, we were, and of course I did a video of the immediate reactions after night one, and everyone agreed. We were just kind of like, this didn't feel like WrestleMania, you know what I mean? Versus you go back to WrestleMania 39, where the entire weekend was just crazy, right? Or WrestleMania 40, where both nights had their strengths. But, you know, it is what it is. I really hope, we get more exciting, more good storylines. I just seen a tweet today on X saying that they use AI to help with the storylines. I hope it was just a misquote and took it out of context, but it was reported from WrestleOps. So, um,
Saw that too today.
yeah, so I was just like, bro, you know,
It's interesting. Okay.
Night two, man. During night two, the whole night, I was hyped.
no, night
And
two
Night
was,
two,
back to that WrestleMania 39, it gave me those vibes again. You know, like 39 was like, to me, it was one of the best manias. It's probably because it was my first mania that I've been there, but the whole atmosphere of 39 is just unmatched.
yeah. And are we ever going to get back to that? I mean, here's the thing: next year, WrestleMania is going to be in Saudi, so we're going to straight up miss that. Um,
Hmm.
yeah.
And then the year after, who knows? Are they going to go three-peat in Las Vegas? Triple or nothing.
Triple or nothing, man.
Vegas, baby, one last time.
One
Yeah,
last
40,
time.
I mean night two was it was way better. I mean, like we said, like it just felt completely different this year. I mean, I didn't go to last year's, but I went to what was the one we went to? 39?
39. Yeah.
That so yeah, like 39 was peak. It was, but this year I won't lie, it just didn't hit as the same, but night 2 did have its moments. Like those matches were so much better, but
Oh yeah, man, the ladder match absolutely killed it. I did a little TikTok post about like the Latino representation, and it always
yeah.
makes my heart filled with joy seeing Rey Mysterio still killing it, Benta, Cierro Miedo still doing that, and then Dragon Lee, which by the way, I was able to get my Dragon Lee mask
Oh,
signed.
no, that's sick.
Look at that,
Oh, snap.
Dang.
cool, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And also, I did some shopping there. I got a mystical mask, right? So I actually like this color because World Cup's coming up, so I'll be wearing my
Hell yeah.
Mexico jersey and then maybe
Hell
take
yeah.
some pictures with this on before they get stomped out of the group stage. But
I hope not, bro. I hope not. I got my flag right here, but we'll see, man.
we shall see. Um, what do you guys think of made another TikTok on this, but WrestleCon and then seeing all the content creators from TikTok, wandering around. Did you guys see any other TikTok creators there at
So
not WrestleCon, WWE World?
that's the thing. I was looking forward to seeing a lot of these guys because I have a lot of guys like that I follow, and I didn't see none of these guys. Like I
Really?
kept looking, and it's just like, where are these? And I'm not gonna lie, our time management wasn't the greatest, so we were trying to hurry up and get ready for Mania. But yeah, I kept looking around, and I really didn't see a lot. Maybe I just wasn't looking good enough, but from my view, I didn't see a lot. I don't
Well,
know.
Mark pointed out one TikToker, but I didn't know him. He said he was pretty famous, but
Yeah, there was actually in the elevator. There's an Instagram page called the Wrestling Classic. I don't
wrestling
know if you've
class.
seen it. And we actually met the guy who runs that page in the elevator. So that kind of goes to show you like there's all these content creators, social media. They're everywhere. It was
Yeah.
crazy, man. And especially at WWE World, I seen a lot of TikTok creators that I knew, but I don't want to be one of those like I don't know, weird people that kind of just went out to them. A lot of them were filming too, so I didn't want to bother them.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Speaking of which, too, another thing I like to mention is what do you guys take about those kind of people who are outside the where the wrestlers are at the hotel waiting for them to come out of the elevator and get an autograph or picture, because there was a lot of issues with that over the
I
weekend.
saw that. It's not right, man. It's at the end of the day, you gotta respect they're humans too. They're trying to go on about their day. It, people see them like they're out of this world, but they're just like anyone else. They
They're
want
humans.
to, yeah, they want to be respected. They want to spend time with their family, their friends, without getting. Because I saw the video where Randy Orton was he was trying to find his elevator or something, and there was just a bunch of people just going up to him and
Didn't I think CM Punk
preventing it.
had an incident too, didn't he? I saw a video on him,
Yeah,
and I think I showed you. But yeah, he had an incident, and I think I think he was messing around with AJ Lee too. He was doing something and that really pissed him off. And I mean, if you're gonna you can't act like that and then for them to like not react to something like that, it's gonna happen,
I,
So
I just yeah, I just don't
I
understand being
don't yeah I don't understand it either. I
like, and
don't.
I'm a diehard wrestling fan. Trust me, like I would love to talk with them and whatnot, but at the end of the day, they're they have a job to do. Respect their space. There are things that I believe MGM and WWE could improve in terms of their security. You know what I mean? Again, not excusing them, but I would have liked to at least because we were in the MGM Grand, and we were playing a lot of slot machines there, and this is before I knew all of them were staying there. We were playing slots for a while, and then outside the guest elevator lobby, we see, I believe it was Bailey. We saw Trick Williams. We saw Montez Ford and Bianca Belair. By the way, I think it was very, very rude and kind of pissed me off how they were trying to swarm Bianca, who's pregnant, by the way.
Yeah.
Really, that kind of irked me a lot. Like, it just made me kind of furious. Now, here's the thing about me: we were playing slot machines here for a good while. It must have been like 45 minutes to an hour, and we're noticing them come out. I didn't want to go up to them. The only person I noticed, and I did take a picture with, was with Angel Garza, because guess what? He was actually talking to fans and actually hanging out in our area. So it wasn't like I was trying to rush him and try and like get him to sign these things or not. He was actually hanging out, and that goes to show you, like, if they want to like interact with you and chill and just spend some time, they will. They'll make it known. But if they want to be
That's the
left
thing
alone,
too. Yeah.
respect that.
That's the thing. If cuz when I was in the position when we saw Jada Parker and Javon Evans, I was like, should we go? Should we go ask? And like to me, I was like, should I? And I was like, they're just walking. They're not stopping to say hi to anybody right now. So it's like if I see it, like if I see they're interacting with the fans, go take your shot. But if they're just trying to go through, let them go through, bro. Like, you know, there's no need for all that like surrounding them, rushing them. Just let them go by. Just if they're interacting with the fans, then take your shot. But
Yep. Yeah. Read the room. And I don't understand.
exactly,
Another thing that pisses me off is, like, I've seen videos of the Vegas airport, or even a lot of airports, where you have these scalpers make it through TSA and they have like a dozen of things they want them to sign, so they go sell on eBay, man. I hate that, man. And Kevin Owens made a comment like saying he'll get swarmed at the airport, saying, people are asking for dozens of autographs, and he'll be like, I'm not going to sign anything, but I'll take a picture with you. And then, sure enough, like, all of them leave because they want to get the
right?
autograph and sell it on eBay. To me, a picture is more. If you're a true fan, I'll take a picture any day. You know what I mean?
Me
That means
too.
more than like an autograph, so you can sell on eBay or something like that. So that's my thing. These they're human, man. They're human.
Yeah.
and a lot of times you hear them say, "Oh, no, not right now," and they still rush them.
Ah, that annoys me. That irks me,
Yeah.
bro. Like, and it makes us look bad. It makes us,
Hmm.
sane wrestling fans look bad. Especially since this was late at night. I think it was like 11, 12, and you had like families there with their kids, like
Yeah.
little 3, 4, 5 year olds. I'm like, bro, they want to go to bed, man. They're not trying to go and maybe say hi to Montez Ford. Man. So we'll see.
Did you go to any indie?
Yeah, yeah. We actually Friday night, dude. Friday, Friday, wake up at 4 a.m. and then we get to WWE Worlds. Go to WWE Worlds Friday, and then after that, went back to the room. Got dinner with my wife at Din Tai Fung. Shout out Din Tai Fung at the Aria.
Bro,
Amazing.
there's a Din Tai Fung in Vegas.
Yes, at the
Oh
Aria.
my fucking god! I was telling this guy, I was like, "Do you know what that is?" And it's like, if I would have showed this guy what it is and everything, I feel like he would have gone to it. And I just didn't know if there was exact. I should have did
Yeah,
my
you were
Oh,
research.
telling me about it too. Yeah.
it's almost tradition. My wife and I go to Din Tai Fung in Vegas, which is funny because we're here in LA, and specifically where we live. There's a Din Tai Fung and there's Din Tai Fung in Arcadia, and like, but we never go to the ones here. We
Cause
always go to the one in
there's
Vegas.
like there's one in LA at this mall. I forgot which mall it's called, but that's the only one I've been to. So it's like I didn't know if there was one in Vegas, bro.
Is it the Santa Anita
That's
Mall in Arcadia?
I think so. I think so. I
Been
think
there,
so.
been to that one. So the one
Yeah,
closest
and
to us is
it's yeah.
Glendale. So
Ugh.
you guys missed out. Okay, we went to FSW, Future Stars of Wrestling. I could be wrong, but I think Karrion Cross it runs that promotion. The main event was Karrion Cross and Zilla Fatu, which
Dude,
that's
yeah.
another big superstar name we're gonna see in a few years. Is Zilla?
Bro, I tell you can even ask this guy. I'm like I'm waiting for this that for I can't even talk
Yeah,
about
this
it,
guy's
but
been waiting for years. For
for
years for
years
Zilla.
now, bro. Zilla is him, bro. Like he deserves to be on the main roster like
Yo,
now.
one of my homies is a huge Zilla fan. He actually has a belt, and he's getting all of the Bloodline members to sign it. He has Zilla's signature he got at WrestleCon.
Fuck.
He has the Usos, he has Rikishi, and he has the Rock signature on it as well. So like he's trying to get all members of the Bloodline to sign it. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, that main
Yeah.
event it was a banger, man. Like if you've never seen Zilla Fatu perform, it
Dude,
it,
he's
it was
so
dope.
good.
I'm still surprised they let Karrion Cross go from WWE, but that match was cool.
Exactly, bro. Like, I mean, they fumbled with him. Like, don't get me wrong, his run, his whatever, it was just so bad. But it's like what he's doing right now, like the promo he's doing with Zilla, it's so crazy because it's like that's the type of promos he could be doing in WWE, you know? And so, man, they really fumbled with that one.
And I hate it, man. He was great on the mic. The match with him and Zilla was really dope too. Zilla is also a very nice guy at WrestleCon. My friend, he paid for the photo and autograph, but he still, talked to our group, just chatted it up, and he's a very humble guy. But speaking of the FSW show, right? If you get a chance to go check out an indie show, do it. You never know when some of these superstars are going to be, in WWE one day. And there was plenty of great talent. We saw TJP perform. Leo Rush was there, and it was in a
Leo
small AT&T
Rush.
Center. It was actually at the Luxor. It was at the Luxor at the HyperX Arena. Um,
Oh, dang.
it started at 10 p.m. We were kind of tired, not gonna lie, and then there were some issues with our seats because they oversold the show. But we got our seats, so I'm not gonna tarnish the name of the promotion because it
Yeah.
was still a great show. But if you get a chance to go to like a indie show, they're great. They're great. Yeah.
Real
So I
quick,
don't know.
since you said you saw Leo Rush, what do you think on his little his character right now? It's pretty insane. It's pretty wild.
He goes into it well. When he came out, my friends we were kind of like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
But it was a great match. What kind of character is he trying to portray? Is it like Nightcrawler, X Men? What is it like? I don't
I
get it.
don't know. It's interesting though. It really is. When I first saw it, I was like, "Wait, this is Leo? Like this is Leo Rush? Like it's crazy. Like he is playing it pretty freaking good. Like
Yeah.
it is really good. I'm not gonna lie. So shout out
Yeah,
Leo Rush real quick.
yeah, whatever. And I seen him in AEW as well. So
Really
he,
good
he's
too.
doing a
Yeah.
really good portrayal, whatever the character is. I'm trying to understand it, but that's the thing, right? I'm interested. I'm trying to watch. I'm trying to figure it out.
Right.
So the more attention your character brings, the more popular you're gonna bring as well. Shout out to Brittany Brooks. She was pretty good. First time I seen her match. She might be coming up too. Heard she was backstage at WrestleMania. Indie wrestler.
Okay.
Shout out.
Okay.
Who else? Brian Cage is insanely jacked. I don't know if you know Brian Cage. He's
Yep.
crazy jacked in person,
Yep.
man. Like, bro,
Mm-hmm.
that guy eats probably like 300 grams of protein every day. you know. So again, the indie shows, man, you got to support. The thing is, like, there were so many shows. I couldn't even count how many there were, and we had to pick one, and we picked the one that was closest to us because there was, Stardom, there was New Japan, there was a bunch of promotions I've never heard of, and as much as you want to give your time to these promotions, you really can't because, first of all, like WrestleMania starts at 3 o'clock, which is the middle of the day. You know,
Yeah.
some shows were in the morning, some were late at night, and I really hope those promotions who came there had a sufficient audience and got a lot of eyes on the talent because I'm all about promoting all pro wrestling. So it's good. Now, not to drag away from the conversation, but thinking next year, they're going to be missing that WrestleMania in the United States.
Yeah,
So what's going to fill that void? And I made a video about this. AEW has an opportunity to do that with All In.
yeah, yeah. No, yeah. They have a really big opportunity to fill that void where WrestleMania is not going to be here, and I feel like if they jump on that opportunity, a lot of people are gonna hop over to that
Yeah,
promotion.
yeah. AEW Revolution completely sold out to big wrestling town. So if I'm Tony Khan, I'm going to consider booking All In around WrestleMania time here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe March, April. And I hate to say like Vegas again, but honestly, like what other city has the amount of real estate for convention centers,
Yeah.
hotels, arenas for shows like that? I made a video saying that the mayor of New York City, Zoran Mamdani, is actually a wrestling fan. He was at, I believe it was Grand Slam watching Bryan Danielson and Kenny Omega. So he's a wrestling fan. So if I'm Tony Khan, I'm calling Zoran Mamdani saying, hey, can we book Yankee Stadium or City Field to have All In and, see what happens.
Yeah. Hopefully it happens. It's put the spotlight on something new. I
I
mean,
Yeah,
mean,
man.
don't like me personally. Like, I'm not an AEW fan, but I am a fan of the wrestlers. Man, there some wrestlers in there. Uh, uh, man, what the frick is his name? Swerve Strickland. Bro, he's a beast, bro. That entrance is like it's up there, bro, with like Trick Williams' entrance, bro. But him as a wrestler too, he's really freaking good. That's one reason why I'd be watching AEW, because Strickland is him. There's a few more. You got to give credit where credit's due. MJF is a big one. MJF is a real big one. The new AEW champion right now,
Darby
Darby
Allen.
Darby Allen, excuse me. Man, AEW has some good wrestlers, man. It's just I don't know. I just don't. I'm just not a fan of AEW, but the wrestlers I am. What they be doing is crazy. Like one day I want to see these guys. In WWE. Like I want John Moxley, aka Dean Ambrose, to come back. Like, come on. But
One
yeah,
day, right? We only could hope. So
yeah.
again, yeah, AEW. I think Swerve, fellow Army veteran, so I support as well. And then also Kyle Fletcher, right? Huge fan of
Bro,
Fletcher.
yes.
Thunder Rosa. Like there's of course Mercedes Moné, Sasha Banks. So they have the talent there. So
Hmm.
again, think about what can we do to fill that WrestleMania void next year. You know, we'll see.
so you guys have any predictions on where WrestleMania 44 would be?
44? You mean
Thrice in a
43?
lifetime?
Oh wait, next year's 43 and then 44?
Yeah.
I got
Well,
one.
okay. Real quick, I've been seeing something about New Orleans, bro. New Orleans. I don't know if you guys seen that, but I've seen
That
something
was
about
supposed to
New
be
Orleans.
this year, no? It was supposed to before they changed
I
it.
I saw something because like I don't know whatever's going on in Saudi Arabia. If that doesn't work out, they might go to New Orleans. I
So
saw something.
So not to get into like the political aspect, right? With tensions in Iran don't calm down in the Middle East, right? That for safety they might move it, but also the fact that they confirmed Night of Champions is still happening in Saudi, you know, you know, doesn't give me hope. But who knows? You never know. I have a prediction. How about hear me out? WrestleMania, Las Vegas. No, I'm kidding.
Come
Vegas, baby. Third
on,
time's a charm.
let's
Thrice in
go
a lifetime.
for
Thrice in a
real.
lifetime. Too Fast, Too Vegas. Again, like I've heard Nashville. They're building a new stadium for the Nashville for the Tennessee Titans, so they might. That's a really cool city. I don't know if you guys got a chance to visit um, Nashville. I have, and it's a party. Like it's Broadway, right? They can close that down. You have all these bars, restaurants, and I could see them having WrestleMania there. I do think, in all fairness, New Orleans is owed their WrestleMania, and that would be crazy too. Yeah, I think they're owed it. I know Indianapolis. They made a deal with WWE within the next 10 years of getting WrestleMania and Royal Rumble. So they already had the
They
Royal
just didn't
Rumble.
they just get one in Indianapolis, a Rumble?
Yeah, so they're owed. I believe it was a 10 year
So
deal, and they're owed SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, and WrestleMania. So you know,
that would be cool. Cause no, that one is a pretty big one too. That venue is crazy. But yeah, I don't know where else. I mean, I feel like a dream one for me would be like, I don't know, like maybe Colorado, the Mile High, just because I'm a Denver fan. But
mm. I've been
yeah,
to I've been to a game there, and I could totally they are building a new stadium. I've read
they're
that.
gonna yup. Mm-hmm.
So any place that's have building a new stadium is ample opportunity for WrestleMania to go there. Just like Jacksonville, if I'm not mistaken, they're building a new stadium in Jacksonville, and because
I
of
think
that, the Jaguars are playing in Orlando next season, right?
yeah,
So
yes.
that's another one as well. Um, yeah, who knows? But I have to be fair. I think New Orleans is owed their WrestleMania. So if there's one place they got to go to,
They
it's
never
got
had one, huh?
New Orleans. Yeah, they have
And two,
WrestleMania
They
30,
30 and
WrestleMania,
34.
okay, Daniel Bryan double champ. Yup.
and then another one as well.
And 34.
34 Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar main event, right?
Yeah.
Yo, okay, okay.
Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Okay.
I like their stage. For 34, it was beautiful.
New Orleans is a party city too.
it is. So you think about the environment around it. Like I'm gonna get some haters right now, but imagine WrestleMania Cleveland. Like, yeah, I mean, you can't do it in Cleveland or
Hell no,
WrestleMania
bro. Hell no, you can't do it in Cleveland. Forget that.
or WrestleMania Salt Lake City. I'm like,
Nah,
um,
bro. I mean, nah. You need big like this is gonna hurt me saying this because I'm a Denver fan, but like a WrestleMania in Kansas City, like that stadium would go crazy for a WrestleMania. The Chiefs Stadium, that would go stupid crazy. I'm not gonna lie, as much as it hurts to say it, but I feel like that one would be a good one. Um, there's a lot of good stadiums out there.
they're building a new one in Buffalo, but I don't think the weather might fare well.
The weather always is always a
But who's
big
gonna
factor
travel to
in
Buffalo, New
Buffalo.
York for
Right.
WrestleMania? I think. Well, I think that's the closest you'll get to like a Canada WrestleMania Toronto, right?
Yeah.
Because Buffalo and Toronto are pretty close. So it's a mystery. Now, here's the thing: are you guys willing to travel to WrestleMania? Is that possible for you guys?
I want to fly.
We were actually talking about this during the trip. I was like, nothing's really
Yeah, next
stopping us
time we're
to.
meeting up there. Yeah, next time we're
Yeah.
meeting up there.
Dude, I'm
Uh,
I'm so down, man. I am so down. It was cool briefly seeing you guys uh, last time, and my thing is like we were planning on going to New Orleans when they first announced it. We
that's
were
what I
really
was telling Zeus. I was like, I was gonna go this year when they
again,
were
like that's a
at
thing. Like with being an adult with adult money, it's like what's stopping you? You know what I mean? Um,
exactly. Yeah.
and I don't want to insult the parents, but I don't have any kids. Like I don't have any debt either. So it's like we're enjoying the good things in life, and this is it. This is
Oh
it.
yeah.
So will I attend a WrestleMania again? If the money's right, the time's right, I would like to like travel to a city I haven't been to before. You know what I mean?
And
So Nashville would be dope, just so I can take my wife there, and she's never been, so that'd be cool. Um, New York, we'll see.
New York is a big one. I always want to go there. I had the opportunity to do it in high school for a class, and I didn't do it. But New York is a big one. I would
I don't
love to
ever
go to
want to
New
like
York.
regret not going. You know what I mean? Like when they announced WrestleMania in LA and then Vegas and Vegas again, I'm like, I don't want to regret saying, oh, I could have done it, especially because if you have the means and the asset and time to do it, why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like So again, like I'm really big on just especially with mental health, right? Doing things that make you happy, doing things that brings you joy, and not hiding it, right? Because I spent a lot of time back in high school in my early 20s, kind of suppressing that, right? Kind of just being in my own shell. And then now I met a great group of people, especially online on TikTok, who share the same passion for wrestling as me, and we're all very encouraging. Unfortunately, I haven't gone to the toxic side of the wrestling community. I don't mess with that. But again, we all support each other, and we're all like trying to travel to these shows. So right now, we're trying to we might go to AEW Forbidden Door, because remember that's CMLL and New Japan. That's happening in San Jose, which is only
Same.
a 4 hour drive from here, where I'm at. So we're thinking, drive Sunday, go to the show in San Jose, stay the night, just drive back.
Yeah.
Because I asked myself, what's really stopping me? I have the time off. Nothing. And it'd be like 20 times cheaper than going to WrestleMania, by the way. Like a
Yeah.
fraction of the cost.
Yeah. San Jose, huh? That's
It's not. I mean, San Jose is not. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's where my mom was born, and it's all right. I mean,
How long would the drive be for you?
uh,
Jesus would probably be like a 6 hour drive. For me, it'd probably be more like a 9 hour.
Yeah, y'all are far.
Yeah.
What's the closest airport to y'all guys? To you guys? You don't mind me asking.
yeah, for me it would be 6 hours.
For I have a we have an airport over here where I'm from in Elko, but the closest one would be Salt Lake, like the real big one.
Yo, I thought you lived in Vegas, like
But
in Las.
No, no, no.
shoot, I mean, hell no.
Elko
Living in Vegas is crazy.
Elko to Vegas is like a 6 hour drive. It's
Wow,
actually closer to where Zeus is from, where
So
he lives, Bishop. It's actually a 4.5 hour drive.
from where I live to Berto's, it's a 4 hour. From where Berto is to Vegas, it's 6. So that's 10 hours of driving if you're doing that.
man,
So
y'all, man, that's admirable, man. Making all that effort to go out to Vegas, right? That's the commitment, right? You
yeah,
know, dang, that's
and
that's
I
dope,
missed
man.
last year, so I was like, I can't miss it again
You had to
in
finish the story.
Vegas.
You know what I mean? You had to
Yeah,
Yeah,
finish the
Zeus
exactly.
story.
finished the story.
I finished. I mean, my first one was at 39, and then missing 40, and then going to 41. It was yeah. So I couldn't miss it again.
Did you go to SummerSlam back in 2021?
Roman versus Cena.
Oh, in Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I did go to Money in the Bank in 2022, right? It was in Vegas.
Yeah, it
This
was
is
in
when
Vegas.
Liv Morgan was tolerable, right? She was actually dope. She was underrated, and she won the Money in the Bank, and then she cashed in on Ronda Rousey. Dang.
yes, that's her prime right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when
I
Liv
I'd
Morgan
say.
was cool. I actually met Bianca Belair at we were playing Top Golf,
Yeah.
and then I look on Instagram, and then they're saying, "Oh, Bianca Belair is doing a meet and greet at Top Golf." I was like, "What? We're here!" So we went downstairs, and I got a picture with her. Super nice, super sweet.
I
Um,
was I was so happy to see her at Mania. Like she's like my favorite female wrestler right
oh
now.
yeah, like she's my number one. Her and Io Sky. I think I
It
mentioned it.
sucks we have to like not see her for another what 8 months maybe.
I mean,
So
yeah, she's 6 months pregnant, give or take.
maybe like four
People
to
were saying,
six more
"Oh, does that
months.
mean she's gonna come back at Royal Rumble and fight Jade and by WrestleMania next year?" And I'm like, as much
Nope.
as we want to, she's going to take her time with spending time with her child that she's been wanting for years.
Right.
Let her take her time in training, and if she needs to take extended time off, cool. This is an ample opportunity for WWE to elevate other stars like Sol Ruka, right,
Dude, so Ruka's gonna be a big one.
bro?
That
I can't be
match
the
with
only one.
Liv was good.
I can't be the only one who like every time she does her finisher, I'm like Soul Snatcher, like
Yeah.
That
it's
move
dope.
is so dope. Yeah, hell yeah.
It's dope,
Yeah.
but it's like, can she keep doing it? Landing on your back like that for years after years. Like, think about Randy Orton. He's had back surgery, you know,
It's
because of
it's
the
the same
RKO landing on your
for
back like that's not that
it's
good.
the same for Javon Evans. Dude,
Yeah,
that's
his one.
high. That's high where he jumps off.
Oh
Like
yeah, so
this past one on Monday when he did that, like you could see it, like it affected his back. You could see him getting up and like he's like, how long can he keep doing that too? He's only 21, but it's like it's gonna it's, it's, I don't know. We'll see.
I think I think when you have a finisher like that, like the Soul Snatcher or what's Javon's finisher called? What's it called? The
What's it?
OG Cutter, right?
OG Cutter,
OG
yeah.
Cutter, yeah.
I think eventually they're gonna want to save that just for PLEs or for championship wins. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Because you can't be doing that every night, just like the
Right.
RKO. Um, yeah, but again, what I like about Javon Evans, he reminds me of like us as wrestling fans who
Yeah.
like, are wrestlers now because he's so energetic, he's so exciting. So
Well,
he's got a
he's younger than us too. He really is.
yeah, bro. It's like
We're
I
older than
should have
this
been.
guy, right?
Is he 21?
21.
Dude, he's 21, so he's the second youngest to perform in WrestleMania. ISO Speed would be the youngest. He's also
Yep.
21. You
No.
know, so it's crazy, man. I again going like last time we talked about the future of WWE. I really feel like the future is bright if TKO kind of lets Triple H, Shawn Michaels do their thing, or Undertaker too. Um, and I think we're going to see John Cena being more involved creatively. So
I hope
hopefully,
so.
man, the celebrity involvement. There's a good way to do it, and there's a bad way to do it. I didn't like the whole Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll thing. They
I
completely ruined
didn't
the.
either. It didn't make sense to me. It really didn't.
Yeah, that didn't. I didn't like that. However, there's a good way to have storyline involvement, like Little Yachty. Like Little Yachty, he's with Trick Williams. He's kind of
Yep.
he serves as his hype man. He's not really like interjecting himself into the storyline. You know what I mean? He's the hype man, so that's a good way to do it. I show speed. Yeah, I liked him. He's clearly athletic. He's clearly taking bumps. So um, I just think there could have been more for LA Knight, man. And I've been saying that for years. He deserves a championship.
Yeah, I've been saying the same thing.
Do you think it's like it's too late now for that to happen, or because
Uh,
they've been trying it for so long now, and it's like I don't know. It's like I want to give up on it, but it's like I think too he deserves a championship, but it's like I don't know. It's been I don't know. Is it gonna happen, or do we just give up on it?
I don't know, man. I think they missed the ball with him, but I don't think it's too late, man. He's still going strong. He still has a crowd to his back, so we shall see, man. We shall see.
Seems
Um,
like right now he's rekindling his whole bloodline saga.
oh
So I
man,
don't
I mean,
know.
as much as I don't like them going back to the old storyline, they're doing what's working, right? The bloodline,
Yeah.
Roman's back with the Usos, whole beef with Jacob Fatu. I like it. I like this. Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu is going to be a great match, but I think it's going to be kind of like the same finish we're going to see during Roman's era. Jacob Fatu is going to do his thing and look like he's going to pin Roman, then the Usos are going to get involved, and then he's going to turn around and get speared by Roman. 1, 2, 3. That's it. You know what I mean? It's going to be
I honestly, for me, I don't know. It just feels a little different this time around with the bloodline. It just feels a little different. It feels like they're more. I mean, like it's in a way it's more matured, and then I just feel like we get a new member in this bloodline. Either it be with Jacob or it be with Roman, and I feel like Zilla's gonna come into this. I
I was
really
saying, is there
do.
any chance we get Zilla and Journey Fatu coming in? He's
I
gonna be there for a meet and greet before Backlash. And you know what's funny? When we met him at WrestleCon, he was chatting it up with us, and he asked us, he's like, who do you guys think is going to win main event? And then I think he was like, it's gonna, I got to root for Us, you know what I mean? Roman and I told him, I was like, bro, I'm hoping you get involved eventually. And he was like, see, man, you'll see. Of course he probably can't discuss, things like that. I'm sure he knows. We all know.
They know what's gonna happen. We just gotta wait. It sucks that we have to, but No, these guys know what's gonna happen. These guys know when they're coming, and especially with Zilla, he knows when he's coming. I know it. Like he's coming soon. I've been saying it, but it's like I feel like after every Mania, it just gets closer, and so hopefully by the end of this year, Zilla's here or early next year.
We shall see, man. It's I like the bloodline. Do we have any chance of The Rock getting
That's
involved
the
for?
thing, though. Like we, all, us, our group, we expected Rock to be at this Mania. That some involvement with either Roman or Cody or something. We thought Rock was supposed to come, but we
There was
got
a
a
report.
classic. We got a
Yeah,
classic Roman and Pug, but we should have
I
had
mean
The
it was
Rock.
cool. It was actually a great main event for no interferences at all.
It was a
It was
classic. That's
it was
what
actually
you.
good. It
That's
was actually great. So
yeah.
they proved you can have a banger one-on-one match with no shenanigans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I remember seeing this report a while back, a few months back, that you know Saudi they were gonna offer The Rock the most money ever for a professional wrestler for him to have a match with Roman next year. You know, and my thing, if you're The Rock, like why not? Like what's stopping you, man? I love The Rock, but come on, dude, just one more match and then just be done. We'll be. Uh,
That's what I saw. Like his next match is a big one, and it's possibly his last one.
it'll for sure be his last. I don't think he could take that many bumps anymore at his age. Um, but again, just one last match. Like I think they might start that build. I was hoping, you know, at WrestleMania, but they might wait until like August, September. Um, I'll be honest, I really don't know where the storyline's gonna go with, Roman Reigns after Jacob Fatu. Is he gonna get Obafemi at SummerSlam? Is that the plan? You know what I mean?
I
I
could see
feel
it.
like I
I
could
could
see
see
it
it.
too. I want to see a another big one is Gunther in a Roman feud. That would be crazy too at SummerSlam. Um, Rollins hinted at Roman again. This past Monday, yesterday, we could see that possibly. But no, I mean, Oba is gonna be a big one. Oba called him out. So that should happen.
I could see them having that match at SummerSlam because Brock Lesnar retired, so they're not going to have Brock Lesnar versus Oba anymore at SummerSlam. So that can be your SummerSlam main event: Oba Femi, Brock Lesnar. I think Roman can retain after it takes like every member of the bloodline interfering. You know what I mean? It might be like a last man standing match, and then Roman retains without making Oba look bad.
Do you think? Do you think with Ova? Do you think he should have like? I know I see this a lot, but they're comparing him a lot to like if he should have like a Brock Lesnar run where he wins the King of the Ring and then goes on to SummerSlam, beats Roman Reigns, just like Brock Lesnar won King of the Ring, went on to SummerSlam and beat The Rock for the WWE title.
So you want the face of the company to be very marketable and bring in and sell tickets and sell you know, and put asses in seats, right? So that's why every champion, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns have been doing that. If you put the belt on Obafemi, is he going to get people, tuned in? Obviously, to us as wrestling fans, yeah, of course, because we know Oba. But what about the casual fan? Are they going to tune on and see Obafemi and be like, "Oh man, what's this guy about?" I think they're starting to do pretty good with it, especially with his presentation, his entrance, the music. That's for sure getting the crowd going. And between now and August, I can see something like they're going to look at his follower count. They're going to see the views on like maybe ESPN of who's actually watching the Oba matches. And if it gets very, very to a point where like, you know, he's you can't deny him, then they might do it. I could see them doing that because then now, if they do put the belt on him, now you're bringing all these eyes onto a younger talent. Dude, Oba Femi's only what 28. He's younger than me. That's crazy. Like, um, they were trying to do the same with Braun Breaker, but again, he got hurt. He kind of fell flat. I hope they WWE does a good job with his presentation. His theme song, but I don't know. We'll see. There's definitely different takes you can have here.
I mean, one thing for sure I'll give WWE is that they're really putting the spotlight on on the newcomers. Like we saw Sol Ruka this past Monday. We saw
I thought she was gonna really beat Liv, bro. I really did.
yeah.
I thought they were gonna do like another Paige, like how Paige comes out right after Mania and beats AJ for the title. I thought that's what
hmm
was happening. It was good though.
Like who debuted? It was a Sol Ruka and then Ethan Page on
All
Raw.
Ego, Ethan Page, Joe
Yeah,
Hendry debuted. Ricky Saint's gonna be on SmackDown next week, I
yeah,
think.
Oh yeah,
SmackDown.
we saw that his little thing. Yep.
Same with Blake Monroe.
Blake
Gonna be a
Monroe, which if they do her right, she'll be very, very popular. Honestly, with her
yeah.
theme song. Her theme song's a
hmm
banger, low key.
Yeah, it is a banger.
I'll be in the gym listening to that to her song, you know.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be I don't know, man. I think 2025 WWE fell below expectations. Hopefully this year's better.
I
Only
agree.
hope. Seems like we're getting the same old vibes back though. I've actually been watching these the past few weeks, so
Slowly but surely, right?
yeah,
Hopefully SmackDown with Cody Rhodes, who's gonna step up to him. I really don't think this is the end of like the Randy Orton Cody Rhodes feud. You know what I mean? There's
yeah,
got to be something else going on. You don't just punt kick
I
someone.
right. I honestly think we might get Randy versus Cody again at SummerSlam, and that's where Randy finally gets it. You know, I mean, take it off Cody for a little bit and let Randy have his 15th. You know, I hope that happens. I honestly thought Randy was gonna win too, and I'm a big Cody fan, so that says a
I
lot. And so, yeah,
You know what I think it is? I don't know if you guys heard the reports of like how Pat McAfee kind of made the call of wanting to separate from the storyline because he saw the negative attention.
yeah,
So imagine if, you know, Pat McAfee disappeared like after after Randy Orton wins the title. I think they want to build a storyline again with Randy by himself getting that title opportunity again and winning it at SummerSlam, as opposed to having Pat McAfee involved or Jelly
yeah,
Roll. They wanted like a clean slate. You know what I mean? It sucked it had to happen at WrestleMania, but at least we got the punt kick, and you know what I mean. That was a
yeah.
shocking moment. I was wild, and I made some predictions like saying because when Brandy Rhodes made her announcement she was going to be at WWE World, I was like, oh god, bro. I was like, do not let Brandy Rhodes on SmackDown and Randy Orton, getting a shot at punt kicking her. But
Yeah,
that'd be crazy, yo. Um, but I think they might do that. I think they might have to rebuild this feud slowly but surely, and without
make it
any
right.
outside shenanigans, have Randy
Yeah,
Orton win the title.
yeah. Like I said before, the Pat McAfee and the Jelly Roll thing, it just didn't make sense. It didn't fit, in my opinion. So it needs to be a straight up classic and give
Yeah,
it
and
to
Randy doesn't
Randy.
have to. He doesn't have to win clean. I think he can do some shenanigans, punt kick him twice. I think that would send a message. Like imagine he punt kicks him one time, goes for the pin, he kicks out, and then kicks him again. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Just for dramatic effect. We call it the CTE blaster. You know what I mean?
CT Bus. I wonder what's next for CM Punk too. I know they teased like the
Him and
Cody
Cody.
Rhodes and him having a program together, but as of like from here till then, I wonder what's gonna fill in that gap.
You could have Randy and CM Punk kind of have a feud to say who gets the opportunity against Cody Rhodes. That could be one direction you go
Oh,
in.
that could be a good one. Yeah.
You know,
It's all
but
up
again,
to the opportunity. If it falls in your hands, take it. You know.
and my thing is like I haven't been watching SmackDown because it's on USA Network and I don't have cable, so I'll be watching the highlights. So I'm not like too up to date with SmackDown. I have Netflix, so I could watch Monday Night Raw. Yeah,
If you have a VPN, you can watch it all on Netflix.
I'm seriously considering that. Honestly,
Cause I I'm planning on taking off my ESPN account and just switching to Netflix. Cause Netflix has like all your premium live
Every
events, your SmackDowns, your Raw.
man, I like sports too much. I can't get rid of any of my streaming services.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, for sure, man. But I'm excited, man. Again, like
Yeah,
I think like what am I doing? So San Jose AEW in terms of other wrestling shows. There's a lot of promotions, here that I'm discovering in Southern California. Right, we got it's like House of Lucha, like Dream Slam Pro Wrestling. A lot of these new promotions. I'm gonna shout out Republic of Lucha. That's owned by Ray Phoenix, Fantasio Miedo, um, and Zocre, who's a luchador. They own a store here in South Pasadena, and it's dedicated strictly to lucha libre, right? All Mexican, Hispanic, Latino pro wrestling, and they're putting on a show, I believe May 24th, Memorial Weekend in LA, and it again going back to representation of the Hispanics, like it makes my heart warm that we're seeing this become very very popular. So I'll put in the plug Republic of Lucha. They sell a lot of dope merchandise, right? This is a La Parca shirt I got from them. They sell amazing things there. The owner Zocra is amazing. He's such a cool guy, and I think we need more of that. I'm surprised. There was the store so close to me that I just discovered like last year. But yeah, that's kind of my shout out. Republic of Lucha, owned by Ray Phoenix. If you want to buy his mask there, they're match worn and they're there as well.
Put that in the link. Oh, you guys got anything else? Think.
Let's see. My mental health tip of the day, right? Mental health tip of the day. Your environment plays a critical role in how you feel and how motivated you are and how confident you are going throughout the day. I can't tell you how many people I've talked to who really can't be themselves because of the people in their environment. Mostly in the high school setting, because they experience bullying. But if you're a grown adult, you get to choose, for the most part, who you surround yourself with. So if you're surrounding yourself with people who don't like pro wrestling or think it's like whack or don't like it and they just talk shit all the time, you don't need to be around them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's good for your mental health to surround yourself with people, even online, who have like interests and support you. Very
Right.
simple tip, but very difficult for some people to grasp.
That's that's so true because I feel like my bubble too. It's like you guys or like even at my coworkers. Like I got pretty lucky that these guys are pro wrestling fans too. So like it
Yeah,
really plays a big part.
in
Like
my yeah, for me, like my work environment, they've been asking me questions, and they obviously they all knew I was leaving to go do this, and so like I was just getting like a lot of questions and like how it was and how it goes. So it's like it's pretty cool to have that around around me. Excuse me, but yeah, I agree with that, 100%.
Awesome.
well, we all gotta do a freaking podcast again, man. Like
I'm
I
down,
feel
dude.
like I feel like us three we just like click, man. It's like
Yeah, dude. Honestly, like I think we should do like a prediction show. The next time there's a what's the next PLE Backlash?
Yeah.
backlash, yeah.
Possibly do a predictions once the full card comes out. I'm down.
I'm down. I'm down. Well, how does Triple H say it? Backlash.
Backlash.
No, yeah, that's all I got for today, guys. I mean, it was good to freaking meet you at WrestleMania. I was like, "Yo, it's Josh!"
Yeah,
Like immediately,
dude,
bro. I was like,
50,000 people and we were lucky enough to see you guys. Honestly, it was
mm,
dope. I think I was
Yeah,
I
I
was
was like,
pretty.
that's Josh, right? I was like, that's Josh, right? And then Berto saw you, and I was like, that is
That's
Josh.
dope, man. It was really happy. That's what I'm saying. Like we talk online, and then at WrestleMania, everyone came together, and it was just good. It was just good vibes all around, and it
yeah,
was great meeting you guys.
yeah, you too, man. It was really good to see a lot of people. I mean, everyone, dude. Everyone's just so friendly. Like I know
Yeah,
I
Our
gotta.
section was so cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that first night for like half of the show, there's a guy that was like a little annoying, but then he was cool. Yeah, he was cool afterwards. I feel like your section at like an event, it's like it's everything. Like, if your section's actually getting into it, you're gonna have a good time, and we had that. So it was pretty cool. Everybody was being themselves. Everybody, So no, it was cool.
hell yeah.
All right, guys. This is it for the BMZ Keeping It Real podcast. I'm Berto.
It's your boy Zeus.
Josh, Seattle Miedo.
Josh. Deuces, ooses.
Yep.
Zeus is that fool just left.